come on. Serious suggestions, please. I'm not—
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research.
Yeah, well, this is my— I want to write my essay on something in—
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take—
Oh,
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumi? Great! Let's go find out what this Tatar—
all right, I guess I'll go with my— if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh, you're the trap—
Hey, what's with that face? Don't—
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploit. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious
Sawada, for the love of— traveler, I hear you've helped many people—
Actually, we don't know much about—
my teacher chose this area of research as a person—
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing.
hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking—
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down—
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite—
So first this strange person goes missing.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelt—
Wait, so there are two missing people in the story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you—
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes—
the Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest—
Oh, yes, of course! How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears.
Get to the point, for—
According to information acquired by
Puppet?
Aha! Judging by the—
No! Paimon—
I agree, it does.
Oh, and please read my essay. Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawana's.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on...
Good point. Okay.
We have some other stuff to do.
All right, thank you. If you...
Hey, so that thing they were... Okay, then even if, after all, we kicked his butt and got him... If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many... Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... the Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see. Traveler, Paimon. Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the Balladeer strolling around. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me. It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you... But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making it.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Wait a second. Former? I take no pleasure in saying this, but... it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after... well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility...
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, yes. as I told you once before.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twins' details in the Descender category. This is an extremely... It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of... The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
Exactly! Or...
I understand. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. Our minds have connected several times before. There's a Sumeru's deity. It is my responsibility to be on guard against the Ballad. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, it's my pleasure, really.
Paimon's still...
I was going to contact you about that. In fact, I was going to ask you this. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Wow, it looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to...
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner...
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entered unlike anywhere else. Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively... I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides. But it is essential that you're in...
Fine. Let's go...
Let's cut each other a little slack. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of...
You sure are confident.
If there are no further objections, or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's a bit...
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow! So this is the inside of Irminsul. Ooh, Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it...
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing... Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to...
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Hey, so... what are you...
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you... Anything's possible in here.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge truth.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must...
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all...
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're...
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus,
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you...
as I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as dates, and perhaps today will be the... Well done. Smart. So, you made contact with that part of his...
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that...
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay.
If you mean the mysterious events...
Really? Because from what they were...
Oh? How interesting.
So the guessay got it right.
Well, they guessed right about one thing.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think...
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I'm... Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So...
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin...
Wait! How did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace, huh?
This light... It looks similar to the...
Anonymous data.
Hey! Don't you forget the agreement...
Shh! Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk?
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
It's...
Whoa!
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality. Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated the forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma, you allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. Even now, you remain one of...
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable.
So you say, Escher.
My good sir.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black, and recently, As you well know, someone died because of that strange filth. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common—
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the show.
You're well informed on—
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat?
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging. I'm in charge here.
Judging from the look in your eyes...
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your—
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and—
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, and yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek.
If you—
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not—
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this.
It's no trouble at all. Patience. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
The Fatui?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your—
That's it? That's why—
Look how even the righteous soul is— My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure—
He has nothing to prove to anyone.
What a beautiful way to see the world. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. And I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet— Mr. Niwa? Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner work. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you.
Hey,
Dottore. Good.
was that the doctor? Did he turn into him? But why did we see—
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means.
Let's give him some space. He looks really—
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult, so now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to— It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything— Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion. The mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him to think he thought Niwa had completely betrayed him. And yet, this very betrayal had...
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and picked...
Yes. Only...
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't. I'll keep...
Hey, aren't you investigating the stuff?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset.
Huh?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, plus, she only came to this world because
The heavens...
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. Did you get all that?
Yes. Astonishing.
Does this info count towards my mission?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me. Give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
Huh? What the?
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me. So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they'd...
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Oh no, he's really gone!
Oh, can you hear me?
Nihida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out!
I didn't think he'd be capable of something. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or...
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our...
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this. We're running out of time. Follow my lead. This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but...
An emergency?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct,
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right! You can't just rewrite history. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if... So... Paimon's so... Huh? Ah! Sorry. Paimon acts... But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul? There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But... So... How about... Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake. And Dragon chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad. Oh, also Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls. Triple layered consomme. Lotus seed and bird egg soup. And... What do we... Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a food too? What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something... So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it's... Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but... Is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.